Hello everyone, welcome to PHTV Channel 4 in Palos Heights. I'm Sue Jankowski and we are at the library. Today we're going to tell you more about what's going on this summer, and summer is a particularly busy time, what with kids off of school and adults just dying to read something new, sitting on the beach or whatever. So we have our good friends Janine and Tina here to help us actually know all about, because I don't know anything's going on unless they tell me. So I'm glad that you're here, to tell me what's going on. Again, it's one of the favorite places you can go in town. It is free to sit there in that nice air conditioning and read, and you get credit for it. We're going to hear about that right now.
Right, summer reading is in full bloom.
Yes.
For both adults and kids, and I know Tina's got lots of good stuff to tell us about. The library, we've got all kinds of things going on. You still can sign up for summer reading. You still can, for both adults and kids. And it's summer reading, for those of the people who don't know, is just you're reading for chances to win prizes all summer long. So what's wrong with that, right?
Nothing. You're reading anyway. You might as well win prizes while you're doing it.
And you can listen to books too. If you're a person who likes to listen to books, you can do that as well. And you come in. We've had so many great donations from the community. If you look on our website and our social media sites, we thank all of them, and we'll put a big thank you in our newsletter, this next newsletter, the August and September newsletter, to thank all of the business owners and organizations that have donated to the library to support our summer reading. So
nice, that's great.
Very appreciative.
So you can still get in there and sign up?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, so starting off July, we have the 4th of July parade, of course. We will be in the parade, so we'll wave to us. But the library will be closing early on July 3rd. That is, I believe that's a Tuesday night. And we'll be closing at 5 o'clock that day for the holiday. And then we'll also be closing early on July 19th for the car show that's coming up.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, the library closes at 5 o'clock. That's a Thursday, July 19th.
Okay.
And we'll make people can park in our parking lot afterwards.
Which is great, because everybody's looking for parking that night. So that's nice to be able. It's very close by.
Yeah.
Now, so does the library open as usual on July 6th?
July 5th.
5th and 6th.
We're open right back on Thursday, July 5th.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
back at it again. But we are closed Sundays, folks, during the summertime.
Don't
Just keep that in mind.
Don't get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All you students who have to go to summer school, sorry, you'll have to study, not at the library on Sundays.
That's okay.
But we're open Saturdays. So. First coming up, we have our library, our computer classes that we have in the computer lab. We have a LinkedIn Basics. So for those of you curious to know what LinkedIn is, or want to know more about it, or how to use it a little more successfully, Monday, July 9th at 6:30, we'll be having a LinkedIn class. And space is limited, so you do need to register for that. And we'll have computers there. You don't have to bring any of your own. Simple Summer Meals. This program has been booked for a long time. I'm going to mention it only because you can still come if you just want to watch her cook. I mean, the sample limit has been reached. If you don't care about samples and you just want to watch and learn something new about how to make some refreshing new recipes out of fresh ingredients and so forth, then you're welcome to come. But just keep in mind there is a waiting list on this one. On the sampling portion of that. And this is great too, because don't forget we have the farmers market in town, and you can then get probably a lot of the items maybe from this fresh cooking that you can then use by shopping at the farmers market. Right.
Okay, that's great.
Another computer class we have is Microsoft Excel Basics. That's coming up July 12th at 2 p.m. Now, many of you might have to work with Excel at work, and you only know the basics and just enough to get your job done. You can come learn how to manipulate format numbers and learn a lot more. We also have another database, a resource online called lynda.com and universalclass.com. Those are both resources you can reach online from home. So if you can't get to the library, you can take classes in Microsoft and other computer type software classes. So keep that in mind. If you can't make it to this class, you can go to the website at palosheightslibrary.org, go to our I call it online resources or whatever they use, and look for that and take a class right online.
That's great, because you may not be available during that time, but you can
That's
always
right.
just do it right from your home at your own convenience.
Absolutely.
Which is nice.
Yeah. Right, and then coming up we have historian Jim Gibbons will be here to talk about the sinking of the USS Indianapolis on Thursday, July 12, 6:30. Now, for those of you not familiar with this incident, in 1945, the greatest single loss of life in the history of the United States Navy was in the sinking of the USS Indianapolis in the Pacific. It was a torpedo attack, and survivors had to face 4 horrific days in shark and infested waters, burning with oil and all these horrible things. And Jim Gibbons will talk about the incident and the effect the sinking had on history and his own family, actually.
Oh, wow.
So
well, that sounds really interesting.
Thursday, July 12th.
And you just drop in for that. You don't need to register ahead of time. Just come on.
Yeah. And then, of course, the theme of summer reading is Reading Takes You Everywhere. So we kind of have a theme with our programs. And this next one is called The Architectural Tour of the World, coming up on Tuesday, July 17th at 6:30. And it's buckle up and get ready for a tour around the globe with an international traveler, Jasmine Blaze, as she's played by educational entertainer Martina Matheson. And you'll learn about the architectural wonders of the world. And Martina has done programs before. She's just a wonderful presenter. She just completely takes on a role, and she's just going to take you with you all over the world and look at some of the great sites,
That sounds really good. And it's kind of nice because maybe you specifically want to plan a trip there, and you can find out, or maybe you don't ever plan on going there, but
it's a virtual trip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which makes it kind of nice too.
Yeah. So we have our book and film coming up in July. That's the 3rd Thursday of the month. It's July 19th at 2 o'clock. We'll be showing the film Wonder, based on the book by R.J. Palacio. Now, Tina's shaking her head because that's a kid's book, right? Or a young adult.
It is.
It is. It's a children's chapter book, and it's amazing. It's been around for a while.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's one of those movies that came out where it could be for all ages, So we're showing it on Thursday, July 19th at 2 p.m. And it was nominated for an Oscar. It stars Julia Roberts, Owen Wilson, and the young boy is played by Jacob Tremblay. And he's it's a heartwarming story, about a boy with facial differences who enters 5th grade for the first time. He's going to mainstream schools, so he was always sheltered at home, and now he's going to be out in the public. And how does he deal with the differences, with children? So it should be a good one.
It's a really great story. In fact, my book club, we're all grown-ups who read the book because it really is so good.
Yeah.
So we try and read one of those kind of teen-type books once in a while. We throw it in. You'd enjoy reading the book, too.
There's so many, like for instance, in young adult authors, so many of them cross over from adult to young adult that they deal with real issues. I mean, it's not just for like kids anymore, So or the stuff that they write for kids is really elevated, sophisticated stuff, you know. So
it's just so true.
Yeah. Then we have our next program is Traveling to Quebec on Tuesday, July 24th at 6:30. We're going to learn about the Quebecois, their music, the beauty of the romantic Quebec City. Have you ever been there?
No.
Oh my God, it is gorgeous.
I've
the
heard.
photo on the slide is of the Hotel Frontenac, Chateau Frontenac. Just an incredible view over the St. Lawrence Seaway. Was the fort, of course, way back when. And she's the Quebec specialist is Dr. Susan Bouldry. She's going to talk about the people, their customs. They really are. This is the French region of Canada, and when you go there, you feel like you're in a different country.
Wow.
You can cross the border into Canada, every other province except Quebec, and they speak English, of course. But Quebec, it's French, and all the signs are in French, and the old town is really like walking through old Europe. They have the old stone walls, and it's just so
beautiful,
romantic, and full of history. So you'll learn there's so many fishing and hiking and outdoor adventures and entertainment, and she's going to talk about all of that. So.
That sounds really interesting.
And it's not that far to travel.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It's not that far, right?
No, I mean, we drove.
You drive there.
Because we love to drive.
Yeah.
But then you can come sweep back down in the U.S. and hit the East Coast and all that kind of thing.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. And I love their music. It's a different type of music. And she'll talk about all of it.
Okay.
So join us for that. And then we have our last program of the month is Herbs from Garden to Kitchen. We have Kathy Vitello. She's the owner of Herbally Yours. Will present a lecture about the tasting, the smelling, and identifying herbs, depending on where you live and on the season. And she'll give out handouts on how to grow them and how to use them in different recipes too. So that's coming up on Thursday, July 26th at 6:30.
All sounds great, and I love the theme. You know, traveling, and you can see so many things just going to the library.
That's
right. You don't even have to go anywhere.
Right.
Stay in town. Read your books. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
And on to Youth and Teen Services, because there's a whole lot. I can tell there's a whole lot going on there.
There is. There's a lot going on. I'm going to talk about all these programs, but they are filling up quickly. So just to remind everyone that they can either register online or call the library or register for these programs while they're at the library.
Okay, and they're a high demand, so get moving.
Yep. Just wanted to remind everyone that reading still takes you everywhere. So children of all ages are still, and adults, they're still welcome to sign up for the summer reading program.
That's great.
And it ends July 28th. So be sure to hurry up and visit the library and get those prizes.
Start reading. I know, it does come quick. Wow, I can't believe we're talking about the 4th of July.
I know.
Wow.
We also will be having a storybook walk at Lake Catherine. That's going to be running from July 2nd to the 28th. The story that we're going to be featuring this year is Duncan the Story Dragon. It's about a dragon who he loves to read and he loves going to these magical places, but for some reason he can never get to the end. So please visit Lake Catherine and find out what happens to Duncan and how he can get to the end of a story.
Okay, now on these storybook walks, is the book periodically placed throughout so you read a chapter? How does that work there?
This is a picture book, so it's just each board has a spread of the book, and families, they can just go to each board and read and just take a stroll, and by the time they reach the end of the path, they will have finished an entire book.
Oh, that's fun. And then you can add it to your reading list.
That's right.
Something you read. Get double
every day,
yours.
yeah.
Right, exactly. Okay, that sounds like
exercise
fun.
and a book. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And also in July, we will be having movies every Monday at noon. July 2nd, we will be showing Peter Pan. July 9th, we will be showing Big Hero 6. The 16th is Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and the 23rd is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
All great picks, except for Big Hero 6. I don't know about that one, but the rest of them, are really good.
That's a good movie. That's also a tearjerker.
Oh, gosh. Get your Kleenex out.
And we will also be serving freeze pops. So come in from the heat and enjoy a movie with some popsicles.
Nice.
Yes. And also every Monday at 6 p.m. we have our Checkmate Club, and children of all ages and levels of skill in chess, they're welcome to come to the library and play chess.
Fun.
On Tuesday, July 3rd at 2 p.m., grades 4 through 12 can register for I Won't Grow Up. Now, this is a fun program. So this week is actually Neverland. So we will be traveling to Neverland this week, and these teens, they can register for this program and play with things that they played when they were kids. So we have Play-Doh. They're going to be playing Bozo Buckets. So it's just revisiting their childhood and playing all those games and finger painting and things that they got to enjoy when they were younger.
And that's so much fun to go back, even at their young age, go back and go, oh, I used to do this all the time. That'll be fun.
No, I can't wait for that program.
Yeah, and it kind of goes with the movie. If everybody comes to see the movie the day before, it's Peter Pan.
Yes.
So go see that first.
Absolutely. On Thursday, July 5th at 10:30, we have Yo Ho, Yo Ho, A Pirate's Life for Me. So this is a pirate story time. It's our description says, there be pirates aboard the library? Come to the story time about pirates and adventure that even Captain Hook would approve of. So again, just different stories about pirates and treasure and crafts and songs too. So this program is actually filling up quite quickly, so I recommend, if you're going to sign up for the program, please do so right away.
We will.
Mermaid Art is on Thursday, July 5th at 2 p.m. for children in grades kindergarten through 3rd grade. So they're going to be using different materials like salt to create different art masterpieces for the kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mermaids are so popular right now. That'll be fun.
Oh, yeah. On Tuesday, July 10th, we have circuit time. So children in grades 4 through 5, they're able to come to the library and play with squishy circuits. So they're learning basic circuitry, but they're also using Play-Doh as to incorporate lights and learn about the circuitry.
Oh, well, that would be so different. You know, I've heard of like what, using a potato or something, but now you're using Play-Doh. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, so they make their own creations and they go ahead and incorporate lights with it. And we also have different motors and buzzers and things to incorporate into their creation too.
Okay.
Do they get to take that home then?
Their creation? No, they won't be able to take it, but, they'll be able to create it.
And create and share. Everybody can look.
On Tuesday, July 10th, we have baby art at 5 p.m. for children from birth through 24 months, and this is a drop-in program, so families do not need to register for this. They can just come and create a work of art with their baby that they can just frame and keep forever.
And then go home and dunk that baby in a bathtub.
Yes. On July 10th and July 11th and July 12th, we have gamers groups for different age groups. So this was a hit this past month. All the kids enjoyed just coming to the library, being able to hang out with their friends and play with all the games that we provided for them. So hopefully we'll get more to come back this month, but it was definitely a hit and they enjoyed it.
Nice. Well, you know, and now that you're not in school and you don't see everybody all the time, it's nice to have an opportunity to come together as a group somewhere where you can meet up with your friends.
Yeah. On Wednesday, July 11th, we have another story time. This one is called Robo Fun. So it's all about robots and technology in picture books. So they're going to be reading books about robots and technology and singing songs and also be making like a fun craft. They might do the robot dance. I don't know. I don't know what's going to go on.
Are you going to do it?
That's on Wednesday, July 11th at 10:30.
Because I'll come to see that.
I might. On Wednesday, July 11th at 2 p.m., grades 6 through 12 can enjoy life-size Pac-Man. So we are transforming our meeting room into a life-size Pac-Man game board.
Ooh.
And the teens, they're going to be the Pac-Man, and they're going to be in teams. And the librarians, so myself included, we're going to be ghosts, and we're going to try and get each of the Pac-Men.
This sounds pretty hysterical.
Yes. And the neat thing about it is that we're going to be having like different glow things. So it is going to be taking place in the dark because, of course, the game board
even more fun. Yeah,
is black. So yeah, it's going to be in the dark, and we're all going to have different like glow stuff.
That sounds so cute. I know. It's a good one.
On Thursday, July 12th at 1 o'clock, we have Super Mario Obstacle Course for children in grades K through 3. And this is another life-size obstacle course, so children are actually going to pretend that they're Super Mario or Luigi or the princess, and they're all going to be wearing different little mustaches and complete these obstacle courses. So they're going to be stomping Goombas and punching through bricks, and it's going to be fun.
Oh, wow, you got some fun stuff coming up.
On Friday, July 13th at 10 a.m., we have an all-ages program. This is a laser comedy show. Chris Fair is going to be coming, and he is going to, it's a different form of storytelling. So he is going to be able to tell stories through lasers and a dark screen and just share stories and comedy with the kids.
That's cool.
Yes.
I like that.
On Saturday, July 14th, we have Lego Builders at 11 a.m., and that is also an all-ages program, so children can come to the library, make their masterpiece with the Legos, and then we'll have it on display for a month. We currently have caterpillars at the library that are going to be transforming into butterflies.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, I believe they're all entering chrysalis, So on Tuesday, July 17th at 1 p.m., we have an all-ages butterfly release extravaganza. We'll be having face painting and games, and then weather permitting, everyone will be able to go outside and release the butterflies.
Oh, that is so fun.
And it's so neat seeing the transformation, because
It is.
the first day we got them, they were just little tiny things, and now they're huge. And I'm like, oh my God.
I know. What happened? And then,
It's only a matter of days.
Yeah,
It
so
is crazy how
fast.
quick that is.
and then, I mean, just to be that and then turn into a beautiful butterfly. It's
Yeah.
just amazing. It never ceases to amaze me.
Yeah. And the kids are really enjoying just going up to the youth services desk, which is where we have them, and they're
Check
in
it out.
awe
Yeah.
of just like staring at them. Like they're not doing anything yet, but
They will.
yes. On Tuesday, July 17th at 6 p.m., we have Goodnight Baby, and this is for ages birth through 18 months, and it's a goodnight story time, so getting your baby into a sleep routine, kind of like a sleeping mood with lullabies and goodnight stories and things like that.
Can everyone just kind of sleep over then at the library? Bring your little blankie?
Sure, lots of people would want to.
Well, yeah, because the next one, I
It's good morning.
The next one's Good Morning Baby.
think you have to stay.
It's on Wednesday, July 18th at 8 a.m. Also for babies age birth through 18 months. And be sure that you register for this interactive wake up good morning story time.
Nice.
And I also just wanted to remind everyone that we will be sharing stories at the farmers market. And our next one is on Wednesday, July 18th. We have Bears and Berries.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah, that's a good.
Stop by.
Stop by that
10
farmer's
a.m.
market.
on Wednesday, July 18th, we also have Seuss Snacks. So this week we are entering in Whoville. So that's where we're traveling to.
Oh,
And
okay.
now children are able to take some of the different snacks that are in some of the Dr. Seuss books. We won't be having green eggs and ham, but they will be able to make other delicious treats based on some of these books.
No green eggs and ham. I don't know if anybody ever wants to eat that
know,
anyway. Here it is.
No way, I couldn't. On Wednesday, July 18th, for the teens, grades 6 through 12, we have Seuss Hunt. So this is going to be one of those interactive scavenger hunts that the teens are going to be able to go around in the youth and teen department and just try and find different clues and things that lead them to their prizes.
That's fun.
And on Thursday, July 19th, we have Who Yourself. We're going to be providing all of the makeup and just anything that you need to get yourself with some crazy hairstyles or do's to get you in the Dr. Seuss mood. So this is definitely one of those silly programs that anyone who just
Are
wants
you
to...
going to have it done as well?
We just might.
She really is, you know,
I know.
she wants you to participate.
I do.
Well, who doesn't want to look like Mary Lou Who? I mean, she's so
Oh, she's
cute.
so cute.
Yeah, with her hair.
Yes.
I think we should start a new trend. Come on.
Well, we do get crazy up in the Youth and Teen Services Department.
There you
so
go.
Yeah,
we
they
just
might.
all might.
Are you going to talk about that or not next time?
Maybe next time. We have a Grinch party on Friday, July 20th at 10 a.m. That's for children ages 2 to 6 years old, and they don't need to register for this program. This is just a drop-in, and we're going to be having games and crafts and snacks based on the Grinch in the movie.
Okay, because you're showing that movie too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's good.
And then our final week of summer reading, we will be going to Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. So we will be making Wonka's Wacky Experiments. Our description is just perfect. It says, what happens when you mix pop, baking soda, and Pop Rocks? Come to the library and find out at this delicious program. So this program is for children grades kindergarten through 3rd grade, and it's on Tuesday, July 24th at 2 p.m.
Sounds like something really is going to happen with that combination.
Yes.
That can be your fun to
We're
find
counting
out.
on it. On Wednesday, July 25th at 2 o'clock, we have sensory bubble time for children ages 3 to 5 years old. What's summer without some bubble time? Come to the library as we use our senses to explore the world of bubbles in various forms.
Oh yeah, bubbles are fun.
And on Thursday, July 26th at 2 p.m. for children in grades 4th through 5th grade, we have Wonka games. So it's just going to be one of those very sugary, fun programs that we have. So they're going to be making fizzy lifting drinks, and they're also going to be having different trivia based on Roald Dahl's book and the movie. So
good. Good. So you could read the book too before you see the movie. Go ahead and read the book, or have your parents read the book, or parents read the book. That's a nice book to read at night, chapter book.
Yes.
That your younger child can listen to, but maybe not read yet. But sometimes you're looking for something like that. That every night, you're adding on to the book, and then that's something to look forward to. So that would be a good one.
Yeah, and Roald Dahl did such a good job, like creating this like magical world for the kids and stuff in the book. So that's definitely a classic.
He did.
Ben's Bubble Show is on Friday, July 27th at 10 a.m. This is an all-ages program, and Ben will be using his bare hands and a few simple tools to create beautiful, mind-boggling soap bubble sculptures and do bubble magic, like make giant bubbles and shoot bubble blizzards at people and much more.
Wow. I wonder what he uses, to make all those bubbles, Like, don't they always say use Dawn or something like that? I wonder if he does that. I don't know.
We'll have to find out.
He's got his own formula.
Also on Friday, July 27th from 6 to 9, we have our National Teen Lock-In. And this is for teens in grades 6 through 12. We will be having a live rock band, a Harry Potter rock band. So the name is Tonks and the Oars. And she's going to come and she's going to give the library a special performance, and this is only for teens.
This is a huge, huge event, isn't it? I mean, it's like this is incredible to even get these people.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, and they're going to be at the library. So
wow.
That's exciting.
Okay, so that is 6 to 9 p.m., grades 6 through 12, so they better register. I mean, if this is something really big.
Yes, no, this is huge. They also need to get parent permission forms, so as soon as they know that they're able to attend this program, they should definitely get on it. Tonks and the Oars, this band is awesome. They've toured Europe, and they're also touring the United States, just doing Harry Potter wizard rock music. So
wow, that is neat. Well, I mean, look at all the fun stuff that's going on. I mean, for both adults and children and teens and everybody. So come on out, register for the ones that you need to register for, so you're not disappointed and you get on there or get on a waiting list or whatever. But there's so many that you can just come to. You don't have to register. There's not a finite number of people who can come to it. So do take advantage of these great opportunities. And don't forget, the library will be closed on July 4th and early on July 3rd, so you know about that. And early on July 19th, which is the Car Classic, which is huge here too. And actually, that 4th of July parade, boy, it's come so far and it's quite wonderful. So come out to see that.
Are you going to be announcing on it?
Well, I usually am. Okay. Yeah, so I believe so.
So we'll see you there too.
We will. We'll definitely be there. Channel 4 always is there and shows up for that, as well as the Car Classic too.
Yes.
And that's huge too. There's so many people that go to that, so don't forget to put that on your list of things to do too. Actually, we are so unfortunate. We have so much going on in our city, really, that you can take advantage of.
A lot of people working together, a lot of different organizations. Yeah, we do this part of our job. Tina and I and everyone at the library. We work towards, making things that can engage the community and have fun and entertainment and learning. But there's so many other people in the community as well. And, we live in a really great place.
We really do. We really do. There's so many communities that don't have the kind of participation that we have.
Or the resources even,
Right.
So we're able to, join us for this, folks, because we love to have you.
We sure would. So make sure you wave. If you guys are in the parade, walking down the way, make sure to wave, tell them, hi, I watch you on Channel 4. And thanks for watching us on Channel 4. And we will see you, as we always do, next month at the library. Bye-bye.